Allsdarov. There are many questions how to solve the problem with a flashing monitor. In my case, problems. Jumping and attenuation of the image was RAM. Megahertz means initially in BIOS put its native frequency. No, it was. But she was so small that it could be once a week, maybe twice a week he began to blink. Then, as the first to install the toy, he began to play and, accordingly, under load. The problem, so to speak, has increased. He began to blink more intensively. That is, well, it was impossible, under the loads. The game is launched, play, even pause, still he continues to blink. Also began to look for what the problem is, in all sorts of forums, in monitors. I have a monitor of affairs, but this, it seems to me, is not the point. And my schedule was built into the processor. ICMRX processor. Well, in general, the 520th or 530 HD schedule was this one. So as soon as you increase the frequency of 2130-3 MHz, which is originally spelled out in the BIOS, such a GIMP begins. With a large load, it begins to blink intensively. Why this? I don't know. Here turned out to be a Linen same operative memory. As soon as you drop the memory to, there is nothing load. That is, everything becomes good as soon as you raise the frequency above and this is established. 2130 immediately begins such a carousel. He begins to blink and impossible, not even under load. Even just sitting on the internet, you are doing something, it blinks stably. So, I literally accidentally tried everything, and it has already reached the fact that even the drivers on the monitor installed which the disk was coming with him. Nothing helped in the end that randomly. I found out that I was guilty of everything quickly memory, and by the way, the higher you raise your memory, not even lifted up and he lifted up to 3000 MHz and more intensively, flashing very intensively. In my case, the problem was RAM. Since the built in heating does not know why it does not support such a high frequency, only 2130-3 MHz. I do not know how on the rest. As they are called, there is only one technology. Well, like this, the Skylake, Cabo Lake family, now Coffee Lake, he tried. Soon I will collect the platform for Coffee Likes, or maybe I don't know for the cables for money, and also. Interestingly, I just have a ZR of memory up to 3 GHz. And whether such a carousel will continue. Well, here is my answer to all your many questions. If they do, then in the comments under the video. By the way, the video, here it is, now it will come out in the closing windows. Why the monitor blinks, in my opinion, it is called. Well, that's it, the end is the end. I'm saying goodbye to you. Let's go to everyone for now. I'll see you soon.